This is a wonderful story of an outcast woman who set an example that the Lord runs to his bhakta who show their true love and devotion to him irrespective of their caste. Shabari was the daughter of a hunter who came from a marginalized community called Shabara. She was a highly devout person right from her childhood. Although she belonged to the tribe of hunters, Shabari detested the killing of poor and innocent animals. She had no worldly desires of getting married and raising a family, and instead went to many teachers to seek Brahmanyana. Unfortunately, these teachers rejected her because she was from a low caste and wasn't worthy enough to learn Brahmajnana. After an arduous search for a guru, Shabari finally reached the hermitage of sage Matanga. The Holy One welcomed her and took her as one of his disciples. Meanwhile, other rishis and yogis condemned the sage for taking an outcast as a student and thus branded him as an impure one. Shabari was pained by the taunts of these rishis and yogis on her guru. However, Sage Matanga consoled an anxious Shabari and told her to take care of his ashram by cleaning the place and taking care of daily chores. Shabari was worried about the criticism that loomed around her for going to Sage Matanga, but the rishi assured her that he was firm in his decision to accept Shabari as his disciple as he assessed her well to know that she was sincere in her search for Brahmagnana. Thus, the pious Shabari diligently tended to the rishi's needs and earned good merit of serving the Holy One. As days passed, Sage Matanga grew old. He called his disciple Shabari and said, "My child, I am departing from this physical body. Do you want anything from me?" Shabari fervently prayed to him to take her with him to the highest abode. Sage Matanga assuaged her calmly. "Dear daughter, one day Lord Rama will come to see you. After your meeting with the Lord, you can join me." Thus, Shabari waited every day in anticipation of Lord Rama. She would daily wake up early morning and go into the forests to collect the berries. She did not know when Lord Rama would come to see her, and so she awaited eagerly to serve him. Once there was a beautiful lake near Sage Matanga's ashram called Pampasarovara in present-day Hampi of Karnataka, India. Shabari became old with time. She slowly walked towards the lake with her mud pot to collect water. At the time, a rishi was present at the lake. He sported a long beard, matted hair, and chanted mantras as part of his daily ablutions. He was horrified when he saw Shabari, an outcast, collecting water from the holy Pampasarovara. And so, in his rage, he threw a stone at her, which hit her leg, and blood oozed from her leg. A drop of her blood fell into the lake, and its waters were filled with her blood. The other rishis had gathered at the lake and were horrified to see the holy lake being polluted by Shabari's blood while ignoring her presence as she helplessly limped back to her hut carrying her filled pot. The rishis were furious that they had no holy water to drink or use for their sacred rites. They chanted purification mantras, throwing holy powder into the lake, but nothing helped. The water was still filled with her blood. They brought waters of holy rivers such as the Ganga and Yamuna, yet it made no difference to the blood-soaked lake. Meanwhile, Lord Rama and his brother Lakshmana, in their search for Sita, arrived at the forests where the holy retinue stayed. The holy ones who came to know this sought the Lord's help to relieve them from their misery. Lord Rama and Lakshmana arrived at Pampasarovara at the behest of the rishis and asked them, "O holy ones, how can I help you?" The rishis replied, "My lord, the divine touch of your feet can revert this holy lake to its original state. The all-knowing Lord Rama obliged and immediately stepped into the lake. Yet there was no change in its waters. When he saw no change in the color, Lord Rama asked the gathering, O holy ones, I have done what you have told me to do, yet there is no change. Please tell me how this holy lake is filled with blood. Then one of the rishis narrated how the outcast Shabari had arrived to fetch water from the lake and was before it tainted by her blood. Lord Rama, who heard this, grew anxious. What happened to her, holy ones? It was then that the rishi who threw the stone confessed to his act of injuring Shabari. When the Lord heard of this, he was terribly distraught and said, O rishis, this blood is not of Shabari's but mine. Your action has injured my heart and tainted this holy lake. Hence, I cannot clean this. The rishis pleaded with the Lord to save them from their miserable plight. The Lord requested one of the rishis to fetch Shabari. When she heard of Lord Rama's name, Shabari was extremely delighted. Her prayers had finally borne fruit. She would witness the divine Lord in person and thus hastened to see him. As Shabari ran towards the Lord, the dust from her feet fell into the lake. Much to the surprise of the bewildered gathering, the blood-stained waters miraculously transformed the lake into its original state. Then the Lord addressed the people. Holy ones, did you witness the miracle? Nothing changed by my act, but the dust from the feet of the pure-hearted Shabari has cleaned the lake. After saying this, Lord Rama walked ahead with his brother. Shabari intervened and prayed to the Lord. O Lord, please come to my hut. I decorated it with flowers. I have brought the choicest of sweet berries for you. I invite you with all my heart to my humble dwelling. Lord Rama was pleased with her and agreed to visit her house. The brothers followed her to Sage Matanga's hermitage. She made them comfortable in her house and brought them sweet berries in a bowl that she made with tree leaves. Lord Rama was touched by her efforts to bring him the berries. She said, My lord, I have picked these berries by tasting each one of them and brought them especially for you. Please have them. When the Lord was about to have them, Lakshmana intervened and said, Brother, these are half-eaten berries. Please do not have them. After he partook the feast of berries, Lord Rama smiled and said, Dear Lakshmana, I have never tasted berries as sweet as Shabari's. Know this, that whoever offers me a fruit, leaf, flower, or water with love, I take it with great joy. Pleased with her, Lord Rama asked her for a boon. Shabari prayed for pure devotion to Lord Rama. The Lord blessed her and continued in his search for Sita. After seeing the Lord, Shabari left her mortal coil and attained the holy feet of Lord Vishnu. Om Namo Narayana